They really went and gave Starmie huge power. Why? Why? What even is this? Why did Game Freak think that giving this thing 100 attack and doubling it was a good idea? And what's insane as well is Mega Starmie has very good speed with a speed stat of 120. In today's video, we're going to be destroying the competition with Game Freak's newest mistakable Pokemon. But before I do that, let me go over the team we're using. Of course, we have the main man, Mega Starmie. To look at the stats again, even though it does have decent defenses, with having 120 speed and having huge power, I feel like maxing out its attacking speed is the one and only way to run Mega Starmie. I could be wrong, but as of now, maxing both of those out and giving it the adamant nature so we get the most out of huge power is how I run my Mega Starmie, and it puts in a lot of work. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. For moves, we have Liquidation, Psycho Cut, Protect, and Ice Spinner. Now, I am leaving damage on the table by choosing Psycho Cut over Zen Headbutt, but Zen Headbutt has a 10% chance to miss, and I don't know, man, my luck is just not there. Trust me, my luck is not there. So we're choosing Psycho Cut, and Psycho Cut does have a high critical hit ratio, and critting with huge power is due to cause some serious damage, so I think it'll pay off. We're going to be running a rain team so Starmie does even more damage with Liquidation. Here's the EV spreads, and if you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the matches. Okay, so our opponent sends out Dragonite and Manectric here. It'd be cool if this was Mega Manectric. Okay, what we'll do is we'll Mega first turn, I think, and go for Manectric. Yeah, just use Tailwind and just go for Manectric. If it doesn't have the Focus Sash, I don't think it survives. It is Mega Manectric. Okay. What does it do? What does it do? Okay, Intimidate is a big factor here. It is a big factor. It probably does survive now. Okay, Liquidation. Nope, it still goes down. It was a crit. It was a crit. Okay, the crit mattered. The crit mattered, I think. Still went down, though. They used Tailwind as well. They send out Rhyperior. What's the strat here? What's the strat? Okay, what we're going to do is... well, like, because it was Mega Manectric, Dragonite here can't Mega, so it's stuck with Inner Focus if it does have Inner Focus. So we can use Ice Spinner onto it, and then swap out Whimsicott into Pelipper here. Dragonite uses E-Speed onto Pelipper. That actually does a lot of damage, way more than I thought. Ice Spinner one-shots Dragonite. Lovely, lovely. These Ice Punch onto Pelipper, we take it. They go into Basculegion. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use Liquidation onto Rhyperior, and with Pelipper, use Weather Ball as well onto it. Basculegion uses Last Respects, and Starmie goes down. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Weather Ball, this has to KO. Yeah, it does. We can go into Archaludon here. Does Last Respects one-shot Archaludon? Probably. Probably? I don't know. I think it'll be close. Let's see. It does one-shot us. Okay, I think we win. I think we win because Pelipper has the Focus Sash anyway. And Tailwind should go away here. Yeah. What we can do is we can go to Whimsicott, use Tailwind, Hurricane again, and that should be the match. Okay, there's Tailwind, Hurricane, and that's it. Let's get into the next match. For this one, our opponent sends in Garchomp and Rotom. Starmie is vulnerable to Thunderbolt and Volt Switch here. I think we use Protect, and we just use Tailwind. Yeah, just to see what they do, just to see what they do. Okay, that's Tailwind. What do they do with Rotom? Okay, they use Earthquake. Whimsicott takes that. Yeah, Levitate. That actually does more than I thought, to be fair. And then, yeah, okay, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Okay, with that knowledge, I think I have to swap out Starmie here. I think I have to. And, Archaludon isn't going to take Earthquake that well, because it's weak to it. Okay, I think what we do is we go into Pelipper. It has the Focus Sash. We survive one Thunderbolt. It's immune to Earthquake. And then we Moonblast onto Garchomp. Okay, how much is this doing? Very good damage. Earthquake, we're immune. Whimsicott takes one more before going down. Yep. And then Thunderbolt. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good turn. Good turn. Okay, what we're gonna do is okay. Hurricane the Garchomp slot, and then Moonblast onto Rotom, I think. Hopefully Moonblast should do decent damage. We are max special attack. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Hurricane. Garchomp doesn't swap out. And it goes down. Onto Whimsicott. It survives. That's actually unfortunate. I wanted Pelipper to go down so then we could go into Starmie. Oh, Charizard comes in. Okay. This is actually good. What we can do is we can swap out Pelipper into our Chaladon, because Charizard's going to overwrite the rain with the sun. And we can just use Moonblast onto... I mean, like, how long is Encore... Sorry, not Encore. How long is Tailwind out for? One more turn. Okay. Let's use Protect with Whimsicott. Our Chaladon could go down to Heat Wave here. It could. They don't attack, these protect. Thunderbolt onto Whimsicott. Okay. Tailwind's gone. I think what we do here is we use Dragon Pulse. We could Encore Charizard into our Protect. Okay, honestly, yeah, honestly, I don't think we do. And I'll tell you why. If we do that, we're basically telling it to swap out. And if it swaps out, that isn't good, because it's going to overwrite the rain once Pelipper comes in. And then at that point, we just lose. If we can't overwrite the sun anymore, yeah, like, there's like no chance of winning. They swap out anyway. Okay. And they go into Whimsicott. Moonblast. That's a crit. That's a crit. Yeah. Okay. That's sort of big there. Okay. What we're going to do is, with our Chaladon, use Dragon Pulse onto Charizard, and then Tailwind. Yeah, okay. Tailwind. These Protect. That's fine. These Moonblast onto Whimsicott, and we go down. Okay, what we do here is we go into Starmie. We're basically forced to go into Starmie here. And we have to wait for them to set up the sun. And then once the sun's up, then we swap in Pelipper. Okay, yeah. Let's use Dragon Pulse. And we can't use Protected because Whimsicott has Encore. I mean, probably has Encore anyway. Okay, Dragon Pulse onto Charizard. And Mega. Do we use Ice Spinner onto... Okay. It's likely that they Mega hit, and if they Mega, Liquidation probably won't KO. So I think we Ice Spinner and then guarantee KO Whimsicott. It's Mega Charizard X. No Tailwind. What's happening here? What is happening here? Focus Sash. Thunder Punch. We take it barely. Oh, this means that Dragon Pulse is going to be super effective. It's super effective. Why? Why does it live at 1%? Why? That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. What we're gonna do is use Electro Shot on Whimsicott because I don't think it has Protect. Charizard does. And then we swap out Starmie into Pelipper. Okay. Okay. I mean, not that it really matters here because they're on like 1% health, so me using Electro Shot for the special attack buff doesn't matter. These Protect. Okay, cool. Cool. They Moonblast onto Pelipper. That's fine. Electro Shot onto Whimsicott. And then next turn, we basically win with Starmie and our Chaladon. There's Electro Shot. Boom. Whimsicott goes down. And they forfeit the match. Okay, let's get into the next one. Okay, so our opponent goes into Rotom Heat and Galarian Slowking. I think what we do is we just Mega and use Liquidation onto Rotom. And then we use Tailwind. No Protect. Rotom goes down, right? Yeah. Wait, I don't think I've seen a health bar go down that fast. Ever. The way that health bar went down was dramatically fast. We go down to Sludge Bomb, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's go to Pelipper to set up the rain. They send out Crabdominal here. Let's use Psycho Cut and actually, this could be Trick Room. This could be Trick Room, I suppose. Right? So do we double into Slowking? I think we do. Yeah, I think we do. Protect. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I literally could have used... I thought Slowking was still Water type. It's not. I could have used Liquidation to do more damage. And Weather Ball to do more damage as well. That's my bad. That's my bad. Slowking survives. And they do end up using Trick Room. I think what I'm going to do here is just use Psycho Cut onto Crabdominal. And Hurricane onto Slowking. Okay, yeah. So there's the Mega. There's the Mega. Chilly Reception. Sure. Sinister. We used Hurricane, so it should do a lot of damage. Ice Hammer. Okay. We take it. That's absolutely fine. Okay, how much are we doing with Psycho Cut? 70%. Okay, that's good. That's good. What I'm going to do is use Protect because of Matcha Gotcha. And hopefully Hurricane just kills Sinister. They use Drain Punch onto Pelipper. We survive. Matcha Gotcha. Pelipper takes it. Hurricane. And Sinister's gone. Okay, nice. Trick Room's up for what? Like 2 more turns? Yeah, 2 more turns. Okay, we can use Psycho Cut onto Crabdominal again. And Weather Ball onto Slowking. Okay, cool. Pelipper goes down. Slowking, I don't think gets rid of Starmie here. Okay, Poison though. Psycho Cut. Crabdominal goes down. We go into Archaludon, and from here, we just use Liquidation onto Slowking and Dragon Pulse. They use Sludge Bomb onto Archaludon. Doesn't work. Dragon Pulse and Liquidation. There we go. Guys, let me know what you think of Mega Starmie in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.